Hey everyone, Flame here. Today I'm going to talk about Bandai Namco and how greedy they are. Now, this is mostly to do with the Sparking Zero Limit Breaking Neo update. And yes, there are some things that are free, but most of the things that are locked, you have to buy the DLC for. Which, honestly, they're just selling you characters that were in previous Budokai games. That were in the base roster. And a perfect example of this is Super 17. And there are many more characters that were part of base game that they're selling you as DLC. Now, this isn't the only game Bandai has done this with. One Piece Pot Warriors 4 is another game that they've done this with. Because they've pretty much released 2 DLCs to that game that gave us the same Luffy from base game. And the only thing that's different is that he can go Gear 5. Then they gave us Film Red Shanks, which is just Shanks again. And people ate that up. And Bandai isn't the only company that has done this. Capcom has done this before with Street Fighter as well. Locking characters that were in previous Street Fighter games behind paid DLC. And again, Bandai has also done this with Xenoverse 2 recently, with its DLC. And one of those DLC characters was a free character that you could get through the Supreme Kai Time event. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Supreme Kai Time event where you can do these missions, and at the end of it, you get Supreme Kai of Time for free. Now, yes, you do need online to access this event, which again, they've been pushing online for Xenoverse 2 for a long time. So, they are sending you a character that they locked behind online and sending you it as DLC again. And not only that, they also did this with Ultra Instinct Goku. They are sending you him again, just a reskin in the recent DLC. And again, this isn't the only time they've done characters like this. Characters that were in base game that they sold you as DLC. Android 17, Android 18, Videl. These characters were in base game, and yet Bandai thought it was a good idea to sell you these characters as DLC instead of them just being generous and just adding them as free updates. And there are many more characters in Xenoverse 2 they've done this to. Jiren also being one of them. Heck, they sold him 3 times to ya. And again, this is all because of greed. And these companies need to be called out for it. Again, what could have been a free update for everyone to say sorry about the launch of Sparking Zero. Here you go, have all this content that you could have had from the base game, they put behind a paywall. And I'm mostly doing this to call Bandai out on their greedy business practices. Because again, they've been going downhill ever since with their games. But that's all I have to say for this video. Bye.